Hi friends, and welcome again to The Takeaway. Thanks for joining us. This week we'll be talking about reimagining friendship. And here's the takeaway. We need friendship. If you're the reading type or even just the headline noticing type, you've probably seen numerous articles about the impact of the pandemic on our relationships. Just a quick search of articles in The Atlantic reveals these recent titles. Hiking is an ideal structure for friendship. The pandemic has remade friendship, and the pandemic is resetting casual friendships. These are only a few of our many attempts by our culture to make sense of friendship in a time of COVID. The past year has exposed lots of things about friendships. Some might even say a crisis of friendship. And so it's good for us to give our attention and our effort to reflecting on and reimagining friendship. As I've been thinking about what this season has revealed to me about friendship, an idea that I keep coming back to is our need, my need for friendship. Whether you're a child or an adult, our need for friendship, our need to be seen, known, loved, is part of what it means to be human. Whether times are normal or life is pandemic, we need friendship. But there's also a dark side. There's the fear that accompanies this need that we have for friendship. This can be wrapped up in loneliness, isolation, fear of missing out, the heartache of not feeling chosen, or the despair of our potential irrelevance. The crisis of friendship has an urgency for us because of the realities of COVID, but it also is an evergreen reality of being human. And like everything in life, I think the Bible helps us to see more clearly and reimagine ways forward. So first, let's think about our need for friendship. From the first pages of Scripture, we hear God say, "It is not good for man to be alone." And so mankind is made in and for community. And that beautiful community quickly becomes a mess, and yet still, Jesus enters into humanity, fully God, fully man, and shows that the need for friendship is not fallen, but truly human. Jesus shows us that to be human is to need friends. If you've read the gospel, you know that Jesus was known for having 12 close friends called disciples, but also 3 really close friends, Peter, James, and John. And we also know that Jesus didn't operate in a closed circuit of community. He lived his life outward towards others. In our terms, Jesus was probably known in Galilee as that guy having lots of friends, close friends, casual acquaintances, and so on. And notably, Jesus is often called the friend of sinners. That reminds us of the need and importance of friendship no matter who you are. It's good to need friendship, but it's even better to be befriended by Jesus. But then what do we do in the face of the brokenness of friendship, the fear and the loss and the confusion of friendship? Well, this is where the Bible gives us pictures of relationships reimagined by intention. In the story of Ruth and Naomi, Naomi is filled with bitterness and despair, and rather than walking away, Ruth moves towards Naomi. She intentionally chooses her and commits to her. At first, Naomi, like many of us in our own fears or disappointments, resists Ruth's intentional friendship. But Ruth counters her, saying, "Don't urge me to leave you or to return from following you. For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God." This story allows room for us to be like Naomi, discouraged by our loneliness and despairing of our lack of friendship. But it also shows that there is room for us to be like Ruth, moving with purpose towards friendship, risking rejection, but choosing friendship all the same. So practically, what might that mean for you, for me? Well, maybe it starts with a walk with a friend that leads to a deeper conversation about our real fears in our friendship, making amends. Maybe it means making a new friend and actually telling them you want to be friends, your own DTR of friendship. Whatever it means, start somewhere. Move towards friendship. We need friends. It's that simple and true. This need is met by one another, but it is most importantly met by God himself, the God who became human to be our truest friend. Until next time, stay well and do good. It's over.
How sweet the sound